The prevalence of youth unemployment and poverty in Nigeria is alarming. Successful governments have initiated several youth empowerment policies targeted at addressing the problems, but these programs have failed to achieve expected outcomes as poverty and unemployment rates are increasing unabated. This week, Ondo East Youth Council during their annual Unity Summit at Labim Event Center in Ondo City, Ondo State, on Wednesday, provided insightful discussions on the topic, effects of government policies and the maxim, Youth as the Future.
What brought about the initiative of this event is the fact that we see the need to harness, to synergize, to have all our youths come together to work hand in hand for the development of our community.
We used to hold our summit on a yearly basis. This is the second edition. We started last year. All what we're just doing is to exhibit the potentials in Ondo East local government to the world. And the committees who are in charge of all sectors in Ondo East local government will come and say, okay, this is our plans for the year.
This is an avenue to unite the youth in Ondo East, where there will be opportunities to participate in a special program like this. And this program has been educative and it has been interactive as well. And it involved networking, whereby we can meet with like minds and rub minds, where we can grow ourselves and, of course, our cultural heritage.
The significance is that the fact that we can see some youths who can organize this type of summit, it means that Nigeria still has future, because they are projecting about what can be the future of the youth in this country.
The responsibility for finding solutions to the problems affecting young people, such as unemployment, low representation in political processes, and social exclusion, lies largely with governments.
The advice I have for the youth generally is that we should be focused, we should develop ourselves, not just educationally, but mentally. Considering what we have been able to achieve today, my expectation from the youth is that come 2023 general election, the youth will come all together to consciously support whoever that they see that is, fit to take leadership position, and those who are fit to be re-elected, and those who are fit to take the betting from those who have been there before, and shun vote buying, shun thuggery, shun violence, and any other social vices.
The advice is that, as a youth, don't be used as a thug or as a miscreant to any politicians. Thank God you cannot rig any election anymore. Election is not rigged anymore because there's beefers. One is that just sensitize our people that we want good government this time around in our local government, like we have been clamoring for. Ondo is still backward in some area. Health, road infrastructure, housing infrastructure, a lot of enormous problems in Ondo East local government. That should be our focus in the group, and that is always to be our focus, that how our local government will be developed.
My advice to the youth out there and those that are watching is that they should vote according to their conscience. They should also shine their eyes. Don't engage in any kind of vote buying, or probably someone gave you an amount of money, that chunk amount of money or little amount of money, and as a result of that, you sell your vote.
You advise them that, come rain, come shine, Nigeria will still remain. If they are able to keep within the limit and the confines of the law, their future, even the sky, is just the beginning of their life.
Community engagement often provides young people with their first experience of active participation in a cause or activity, serving as a gateway to further and broader engagement throughout life, as well as opportunities for leadership building. The program draws a conclusion that youth engagement in society relies on the active participation and commitment of government, while young people need to play a central role in addressing issues that affect them, they cannot tackle the multitude of challenges alone, particularly in the economic and employment area. Damilola Ajao, KAFTAN TV News.